welcome to the second day of tearing this thing apart. We're going to probably strip off the bumper, fenders, get the tires off on the front, and just kind of take all these odds and ends that are no longer needed for a race car. You know, you don't need horns, random rubber bits like that, kind of odds and ends like that. AC compressor, probably these hoses, just because it'll be easier if they're gone to take it out. We might just get the engine as close as possible to ripping out. We might actually rip it out today. We'll see. But for right now, we're just going to do small stuff that I can do by myself. Chair. There's a bunch of 7mm bolts that hold this fender well in, along with this splash cover. She's not going to need a mud flap at all, so we'll take that out. That's trash. Don't need that. The still can make life sometimes easier, but sometimes these pop pins just don't want to pop out either. Like that. That one just broke. It didn't even want to come out. There we go. Dig all this nasty stuff. The strut is blown. You can see there's oil starting to seep out of it. So that means that that strut is junk. That's all free. Bumper's almost ready to come off on this side. There we go. Let's do the same to the other side, I guess. Let's go. Now normally if this is an Ecotech, especially a manual, we will not be just chopping all these wires. But since this is a push rod, this harness does not matter to us. This one's already missing the mud flap. Pop 3 push pins on the front and bump it off. So this will all stay because this just makes the bumper more rigid. You also don't need lights because the track is already fourth rivets off. So you guys remember on the 8102, we said where this dog bone sits is supposed to be lined up. This is what it's supposed to look like, not, you know, this out here. So, just kind of some reference for what we're talking about. These axles will be usable for us. The engine, not so much. We're going to disconnect the vacuum brake booster. We are going to probably save this throttle cable, take off some random odds and ends from the guy that used to own this, take the serpentine belt off. So most people do not use wire cutters. Do not use wire cutters to remove the belt. This one will never be used again. It does not matter. Can't use it. It's a completely different mounting style than ours. So it is it's trash. There we go. Lower hose is off, or what's left of it.
We're going to pop the hood off real quick, take the fenders off. That way I can remove any other useless junk that's on the inside of this. Any chunks of metal that are not useful to us, or any of that type of stuff. Not bad at all. Let you come over here and see what I'm doing.
There's 2 bolts on the bottom of these. They're both 10s. Now they're both off. We have a free range fender. And there we have it. Fender's off. Tons of room to play with. So we will be leaving this just because it is a fender mount, but we're going to take this guy off. Same as this, same as the other side. Take this guy off, leave that guy on.
So we're going to take a die grinder. We're going to start chopping this interior door panel out. And get rid of it because we don't need it. That's extra weight. That makes us go slower. So hopefully Cooper puts some music over this because it's going to get loud.
I'm gonna start using the Sawzall. It's not quite as precise, but I can always clean it up later, I guess. You don't need locks in a car. That door's done. I'm just going to leave that in there. That way if we ever want to take the door off.
Of course, it will be welded here, down here,
And probably up here somewhere. Hinges will stay on. Sun's starting to go down just a little bit. And it's starting to get chilly, so I'm probably going to call it a day. So next time you see this car, we will be taking the engine out. Guaranteed. We will actually be taking 2 transmissions apart. I don't know if we've actually said that or not, but it'll be fun. See you guys next time. This is where we're finishing off. Door gutted, suspension taken out, CV axles taken out, fenders, hood, bumper, all gone. Those are actually going to be saved for a different project that we might have down the line. Even though they're not legal for our oval track racing, they might be legal for something else that we want to race. We're going to just put those on the back burner and hold on to them. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.